Thought I'd shoot a video of this MWC DepthMaster 100 ATM, that's 1,000 meters. Just a wrist shot here. Sticks up quite high off the wrist. It's quite a big watch, quite a heavy watch. 132 grams. There's not many of these watches actually on YouTube. I think they made 500 of these. They're still selling them. They retail for about £350. It's got the case is 316L stainless steel. It's a 24mm strap, so it's quite a wide strap. NATO strap it comes with. It's got a sapphire crystal and the Seiko NH35A, 21,600 beats per hour. It's their own design. It's not a homage of anything in particular. It uses generic Seiko movement, as do a lot of micro brands. It just surprises me how few videos on YouTube there are of MWC watches, because they do sell quite a lot of watches. I own 3 altogether myself. It's got Luminova dial, very luminous in the dark. It's a heavy watch though. The say it weighs 132 grams. Lug to lug it's 48mm. The crystal diameter is 31mm. 18mm thickness. So it's actually quite a chunky watch, quite a heavy watch. Deep diver. 1,000 meters. You probably won't get many 1,000 meter divers for much cheaper than this. It's one of the cheaper divers. It goes down to this depth. Yeah, good movement, Seiko movement. As I say, it's a generic movement. A lot of micro brands use it. They do do a sport quartz version of this watch. There's about 4 different models with different dial appearance, and they do quartz versions of the different models. So yeah, I think this is a limited edition. After, I don't know, I suppose if they do sell well, but I don't think they are selling well. They're still selling these watches from the 500 original batch, and it's been available for at least a couple of years. So don't know if after they do manage to sell 500, whether or not they'll make any more. But yeah, it's a substantial watch, heavy. As I say, the lug width there is quite wide, so I don't know if you'd have much choice of straps at 24mm. It's quite an unusual width, but I'm finding the movement is an accurate movement. It's good movement. As I say, it's a movement that's used in a lot of watches, so if you ever needed it repaired, the watchmaker would probably just remove the movement rather than repair the movement, because the movement probably would be under probably £50 to replace. So that's a good thing. It'd be cheap, relatively cheap to repair. As I say, it's a 1,000 meter diver. It's got a helium escape valve, as you can see there. It's got quite a good stiff bezel. There's no real give. So that's quite a good sign. And like I say, it's very luminous. Luminova on the dial is excellent. The crystal diameter is 31mm. The width including the crown is 44mm, so as I say, it's a substantial watch, and it sticks up off the wrist quite high, which maybe people wouldn't necessarily like. But all in all, as I say, an inexpensive 1000-metre diver that is not a straight rip-off of anybody. They've at least made an attempt to make their own design to MWC, rather than just do it as a homage watch, which I like. But it's a weighty watch. MWC, as I say, they do a lot of watches. There's not many videos on YouTube. I don't know why that is. They're a good watchmaker. They use good movements, Seiko or ETA, and I found the watches I've purchased from them are relatively inexpensive, and they're good quality because they use good movements. The back of the watch has got some information about the watch, but it's kind of stamped, and it just says the company are based in Zurich. But these watches I think are actually made in China. They might be imported into Zurich, but I think they're made in China and imported into Switzerland, and then they may have the movement fitted in Zurich or maybe not, but they're probably, they're not actually put together, I don't think, or made in Zurich. I think they're made in China. It's where MWC's offices are based. So it's basically a Chinese watch, it's not a Swiss watch. As I say, it's got a Japanese movement anyway. I hope you like this video.